I have this reoccurring nightmare. I go to the hairdresser and they dye my silver hair black. I wake up in a panic and I am so relieved when I look in the mirror and it's still silver. Phew. So, given that fear, you might be a little surprised by what I'm about to do today. Hi everyone, I'm Kerry-Lou and welcome to Silver Style Studio. Tell me, have you ever had a bad hair dream like that one? I can't be the only person having it. Now, I've had this product sitting in my bathroom for about 6 months because I've been equal parts curious and slightly terrified to try it. But today, we're going to do it together. Is that okay? Good. I found this at CVS. It's the L'Oreal Le Color Gloss. It's a one-step toning treatment that says it neutralizes yellow tones and adds a soft silver finish on natural graying or white hair. So that sounds good. Okay, you might be thinking, why? Why would you do this? Well, the truth is mostly that I can't leave well enough alone. Like most women, we love to switch things up, right? Now, my hair doesn't really go yellow, but I'm curious. Will it add shine? Will it give a little more depth? Because, let's be honest, sometimes even silver hair can look a little flat. And anything that brings a little life to it without damage, I'm here for it. Plus, it only lasts 10 days. And it says on the box, no damage, no commitment, no hassle. I do like the sound of that. So it looks like I have nothing to lose, right? I actually bought 2 shades. I didn't know which one to pick. So I'm going to use one shade on each side of my head so we can really compare. So yes, I may look a little strange for the next 10 days, but I'm doing it so you don't have to. Okay, see how much I love you? To really see the difference, I've blown out my curly hair smooth because shine and tone show up so much better on sleek hair. The application sounds simple. Apply it to clean, damp hair and leave it on for about 5 to 10 minutes. Then I have to rinse it thoroughly. So I'm going to wash, apply this, and I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. I divided my hair into sections ready to blow out. This makes it so much easier to get a good blowout. You start from the bottom and work your way up. I used these clips. You can use metal clips or whatever you have. Anyway, let me start blowing my hair out. I've applied a little bit of this Chris McMillan blowout spray. It's going to smooth my hair out. And this is Love Serum. You only need a little bit of this. And I did use it on my hair for the before. I do have highly porous hair, especially in the front. It tends to be a little dry, but thanks to the great products I use, I'm able to balance that out usually. I start with the underneath, section by section. I'm using a large round brush and my Dyson hairdryer. I've had the Dyson for about 5 years now, and honestly, there's nothing else like it. What I like about it is that it has sensors that stop it from overheating your hair. That's really important, especially as we age and our hair is just more fragile. I'm blowing the hair down onto the brush. That helps with flyaways. You should feel a little tension at the roots, but don't pull too hard. A couple of years ago, I had a frozen shoulder and I couldn't blow out my hair. Then I used this one. Not quite as good as the Dyson, but it worked out quite well. Here's a pro tip for you. When you've finished blowing out a section, keep it wound up in the brush, just like a great big hair roller. Keep it in there until it cools off. You can start on another section using another hairbrush. Wow, this is looking very bouncy. Usually I straighten it with a straightening iron set on low. I'll do that now so we can see the color more clearly. I can see the color. It's very subtle. They say this product corrects yellow. My silver hair doesn't really yellow, but I think that often that has to do with using products that aren't pure white or clear, or it could even be the minerals in your water. I'm kind of impressed by this. I'm seeing the difference on the two sides of my hair. So let's compare one side to the other. This was the whiter formula, and this was the darker formula. So let me get closer to you so you can really see this. Look how silky it is. It really does feel healthier. I didn't know what to expect. It could have dried out my hair, so many things. So that's why I was a bit nervous in case the color was too intense, but it's really not. It's not a huge difference between the whiter side and the silver side, but there is a difference. But what we wanted was something subtle, right? I didn't want to have purple hair. You see a lot of that. People try to correct their yellow and they end up having purple hair. I am kind of loving this. I can't wait to hear what you think about it. What differences do you see? My hair is naturally darker in the back, so when that comes through, I almost look like I have an ombre, which is kind of cool. I think I'm just going to put a little bit of my Bumble & Bumble grooming cream. If you've been watching my videos for a long time, you know that I've been using this for years. So I just rub a little bit in my hands, and I should really start at the ends. It's always safer to stay at the ends because the ends are usually drier, but it's very forgiving, this one. So let me just groom it through. Let me toss my hair back and forth. That way you can see how it moves. It feels great. Wow, I really love the color. I love the depth on this side. And this is a bit more sparkly and white. I honestly wouldn't know which one to go for if I was to buy these again. And I definitely think I will be buying them again. Let me get closer so you get a good look. You see how darker my hair is in the back? Whoa. Okay, I'm loving this. Woo, happy dance. What do you think? So here's my honest take. If you're expecting this big transformation, this isn't that. But if you want a very gentle boost in shine and tone with no commitment, no upkeep, then this could be well worth trying. For me, I love the softness it gives. My hair is definitely more shiny. It's a subtle result. Now, I'll keep you posted on how long this actually lasts. They say 10 days. I'll give an update in the pinned comment. And I'd love to know, would you try something like this on your silver hair? Or are you just like me and you're a bit nervous? Let me know in the comments below, and thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on Silver Style Studio. Bye for now.